Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripping the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob.
Hello, and welcome to the channel Gaming Like a Noob. I'm the Noob, and I call myself Sensomi. And if you're subscribed to the channel, I say thank you very much. And if you're not, I say please do, it will help me out a lot. Now, it's Thursday, so it's the Manchester United side, and we're going to start out against Everton. And if you looked at last week's episode, I was talking about especially Lamptey and Alphonso Davies, that they were in risk of injuries if I didn't rest them or whatever. Now, in the training in between the games here now, Alphonso Davies has gotten injured. Now, he's only going to be out with it's a groin strain, and he will be out for 6 days, so it's not the end of the world, but it is still, he's not going to be playing in this game, that's for sure. Whatever type of players I need to put into that place, he's not going to play, that's for sure. Now, there's going to be loads of changes in this game. I'm thinking next match only, and then just do everything we can here to just put in reserve players in every position. Zachary Bougette playing there. We're going to have Barachile playing there. Let's see, do we have anybody else that's central? Smith. He's going to play for Fofana. And Michael has played, so the problem is the left defensive position here. He's tired as well, Dan Britton, but maybe he could be the one. He's supposed to play as central. How does Carroll look? Because he got to play he looks fresh. He looks fresh. It's only 1.5 star, and it's down to 4 stars in potential, so I don't think. And what is his age? It's 21. He's supposed to have blossomed into something by now, so I think there is a extremely high chance or risk that he will be sold this summer. So yeah, Esteves gonna have to play there. Jude Bellingham is going to be arrested, so Gosi Dovi will come in there. Divine can play, no problem. Garnacho cannot though, but we have Florian Wirtz. And as striker, we cannot play with Adeyemi. I can see that. So I think I'm going to go. He should be back, shouldn't he? Timo Rainman. Yeah, and he's fully fit as well. So let's put him in there. And do we have others here that we've... Verbruggen is 100%. Fresh and up and running. Anybody else? No. Favre on his way back. That's good. But this is going to be a tough game to try, and I think we're going to put Verbruggen. We're going to have to take a look at once we get back up there. But yeah, then we have a lot of injuries on the bench. I mean, we do have Joseph Webb, of course. We almost forgot about him. He can play on that left side, so Carroll can stay on the bench. Let's see, Garnacho is injured as well. We could try to find somebody that can play on... well, we do have Morgan on the bench, so we don't need a right midfielder, but we could use somebody that could play on the left, but it doesn't look like we have anybody fresh that can play on the left. That should be Rowan Pressland in that case. So yeah, I guess I'm going to be putting him on in there. And other than that, I think we have what we can take in. Yeah, I think we're going to play this team. It's going to be a tough game for us. And yeah, as I said, I don't care if we win or not in this game, to be honest. I would like to win, of course, but It's not the end of the world if we don't. Verbruggen is not as good as Paul Squirrels, so Squirrels will start the game. Verbruggen on the bench. Stockbridge will be on the bench. I don't want to play him as long as he hasn't signed a new good contract for us. And I don't want to pay too much. He wanted a bit over 200,000. I wanted to give him a contract for about 170,000 a week, but yeah, we were close. It wasn't like he was going to. Yeah, it was something about the international. He wanted, after 5 international games, he wanted a weekly salary of 200,000. And I think, I don't know if it's already happened, he hasn't played a single game for England yet, but I'm pretty sure he will get in there pretty quick after the new contract. And he has £120 per week now, so giving him 200, I think it was too much. But yeah, we're going to keep on trying to negotiate. He would like a new contract, so he still wants to play for us, and yeah, so that's a good sign anyway. I think we're going to play like this against Everton, and we're going to struggle, that's for sure, but yeah, it's not the end of the world if we lose today. It's never fun to lose, but yeah, we do have an 8-point lead in the league, and we do need to rest a lot of players at the moment, and since we do need to do that, I can't say that we're going to be crying ourselves to sleep if we lose this one, but we're going to have to shape up in the league as well after this one if we lose today. If we win, we can continue to do a couple of games with players like this, so that we can rest our best players. Rainman? No. Oh, good save by Ferguson. Thank you, Ferguson. Now, I didn't have to put Ferguson in, but at the same time, I want him to develop as well, so he needs to play, and since nobody wants to loan him, he needs to play games where we can spare him, and where we can give him his opportunities to play, and it gives De Gea the time to do perhaps a little more training instead of just playing a lot of games. Esteves. Rainman trying to reach Squirrels, but no. Oh, Esteves, good one. Rainman. Jovi, Divine, Florian. Oh, Rainman gets in there, gets it to Bouget. Get back to Rainman, back to Divine. Oh, well played, good vision. Come on, Rainman stealing that one to Squirrels. Paul Squirrels, 1-0 Man United. Good one. Now, at the moment, where so many of the players, strikers that are more promising than Squirrels, but not close to Squirrels, we can't sell Squirrels at the moment. But hopefully, of course, the other strikers will catch up and surpass Squirrels one day. And ooh, oh, come on. And then we will, of course, try to sell Squirrels. Maybe even try to sell him before that, because we do need the money, to be honest. Yeah. Now, I guess most of you think that, well, he scores a lot. Why shouldn't we keep him? Yeah, Benjamin Šeško scored a lot. Erling Haaland scored a lot. Now, Benjamin Šeško was wanted to leave himself. He didn't want to stay at the club. That's why he left, or we sold him. And yeah, Paul Scholes will be because we need the money. If we didn't need the money, I wouldn't even consider selling him. He would be maybe one when he got in, when the other more promising strikers put him as a 6 or 7 or 8 choice to play, then he probably would like to leave himself, but then the price tag on him would probably have been lowered quite a bit. So there is a balance to find. I need these strikers that are that has extremely high potential when it comes striker wise to develop at least as good as Paul Scholes is now. And when they reach that, I think that it's time for Paul Scholes to for us to try and find a new club for Paul Scholes so that he can... Oh, let's look at this. That was really good. Well done by Paul Scholes. Dovey, Divine. Oh! So sad that didn't go in. But I'm proud of my lads here. The youth players here and the reserve players today. They've all played really well. They've stood up good against Everton so far, and I hope they continue with that. The average rating on the players doesn't show that they played good, but I feel keeping up with Everton here with all these players that shouldn't be in the first team like this, we've done good. Now, of course, this will be more hurtful to lose than if they'd been the one that scored the first goal. Now that we were in the lead, of course it does hurt a bit now that we are in a drawing situation, and if we then lose, of course that will be a cut in the heart. But at the same time, we need to go back to that thought, or that thinking in the way that I did in the beginning, that this is because we can't risk injuries to our better players. We need to rest them, and we can't afford to lose a game in the league without falling from the first position. Look at that. They make it 2-1. I do not want to get Divine injured, so I guess that's going to be a change there. Now, looking at what alternative I have, it looks like we're actually gonna have to bring on Andy Stockbridge there. I don't want to risk Jude Bellingham because Jude is already quite tired. So Divine going off, Andy Stockbridge coming in with fresh legs, and yeah, 2-1 for Everton at the moment. Dressing room. Pump my fit. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. Everyone knows that you can do a lot better. So let's see. Let's see what Andy Stockbridge can... if he can do some changes for us, to improve us. Or is this going to be Everton's game? They seem to start a lot better than us this second half here. Oof, good one. And Ferguson, Adam Ferguson got his fingertips on that one. Here we go. Oh, thank you. And I really do want to put in Verbruggen before the game is over, to be honest, especially before it's too late to get an average rating. So pretty soon I want to put in Verbruggen, and the question is, do I risk Estevez, Dovey, or Wirtz in that situation, because we still, or I have to risk two of them. Whoa! To do the Verbruggen. I only have to risk one of them if we don't do the Verbruggen. But I want Verbruggen to come in, and most likely he will play instead of this player, Paul Squirrels. Estevez, Bouget, Stockbridge. No. That was a bad pass from Stockbridge. Bouget stealing the ball there, though. Stockbridge, can he, as Florian? I was going to say, can he redeem himself? But no. Oh, that web. Danger, danger. Let's... Matthew Verbruggen comes in. And I think we all know that Estevez is one of... is a player that we feel can become as good... might become as good as Cristiano Ronaldo. In the way that we have seen him play, the sort of goals he's scored and stuff like that. So that's why I decide I would rest him as well. Ferguson, Barachile, Bouget. We've done all the changes now, though. Morgan, Dovey, Stockbridge, back to Pierce here. Can he get the ball in as well? He gets it in there. Rainman is there. He goes down. It's a penalty. It's going to be a VAR check on it first, but who's going to take the penalty? Rainman? Verbruggen? Wirtz? Stockbridge? Who? Maybe Pierce? Rainman will step up. Will he score? Come on. No. It's saved. Dang it. And, yeah. That's just the way it is. Unfortunately for us, he misses that penalty. Oh, dang it. Oh, good save by Ferguson, or was it? No, it's a goal kick, so he didn't touch it. He just let it pass by him. Braithwaite. Okay, Roggiodo? Goal? Or whatever. Here comes Everton, though. And, yeah, we get it away. Here's Rainman. Rainman. Verbruggen doesn't look like he has much to say about anything in this game so far. He's been completely invisible. I haven't seen him touch the ball even. There's Taylor. Rendell. Taylor. This isn't looking good. I think I'm going to be highlighting Verbruggen so that I know I can see what he's doing in every highlight, so to speak. And as Brilla. Oh, almost an own goal there. Let's see if we can't, in possession, let's bring this one down and this one as well. But I don't want to bring it too far down. Let's bring that one up. And I forgot about this. I need to do that in between games so that I keep getting the regroup here. I don't want to counter press anymore here. Yeah, let's go with this. See what happens. Corner from Everton, and we get it away. Thank you. Still have Verbruggen highlighted, so we can still follow him. But here comes Everton. Oh, come on. Dovey was close to stealing that ball, but didn't manage, really. I think the rest of the game might be a little... We might have gone down a little too deep for us to be able to create any good chances, but... Yeah, we were close there. Florian. Here's Rainman. Redeem yourself. Oh, come on. He was offside. Not good. Here comes Morgan Pierce with a corner. Rainman is there. Verbruggen! Oh! Verbruggen has really found the space there in that situation. Here's Pierce. Ooh. It's offside. Pierce was offside. Yeah, it doesn't move too quickly back after the corner. That's not bad, not good. And let's see, hoisted up here, Barachile, Morgan Pierce, Bouger. No, no, no. Not good enough. We're Manchester United. This is just not good enough. Will they get another chance to score here? Jovic breaking that one. Verbruggen out to Morgan Pierce. Can we get another chance? Can we get a last little chance for an equalizer? No, we did not. The game is over. We lose it 2-1. And I guess I'll just see you in the next one. And so we're here. Second game of this episode at home to Tottenham. Let's get moving. Let's see what we can do today. And Andrew Harper being injured as well. Well, that's not good. And Paul Scholes has been starting to demand a new contract. And he's not asking for a little raise. He's asking for quite a large raise. So might be picking him out of the team as soon as I can, as soon as I see a possibility to do that. Timo Raymond is too tired today to do it. And as we know, Mbappe injured for another 3 weeks. Harper now injured as well. Anthony Woodall should be back at full training. He's supposed to be having a control here. Only have 45 minutes. So I'm thinking this. I'm going to do this. And keep Paul Scholes completely out of the team. Because he was asking for something like 80,000 a week when he now has 2.3 thousand per week. Yeah, I know he's been developing a lot for the last couple of months, or especially since he signed the last contract. But he's 18-year-old, and if he signs a contract with 80 something now, it's not going to take a long time for him to demand 120, 200,000, 300,000. And yeah, of course, we do have the plan to sell him. But yeah, we didn't have the plan to sell him this season, to be honest. But it might be that we sell him in the summer because we don't want to pay the new salary that he's demanding. And that we believe that even though he's a really good player, he's not going to be as good as Verbruggen. And I mean, he's 5 stars here. I believe in that he's going to reach that. I think Woodall is something, well, he's half a star better as well. So, yeah. But to be honest, they are at the current abilities, they are at the same position according to the star rating. So, and I know I shouldn't be concentrating too much on the star rating either, they say. But yeah, for me, I think that's pretty interesting to do. Now we're going to play Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League after this game. So maybe we should rest some players. You know what? We're going to rest Tariq Lamptey and place Bouger in there. Actually. And I want to have Florian Ritz play in the midfield there now. Alfie Devine. I have to play him because I can't stand Andy Stockbridge high salary demands, so he's going to be off the team for quite some time, as I've said. So and I want to take him off there because if he's on there, he's not going to be eligible to play for the squad that he is in. If it's the under 23 or in the under 18, he's not going to get to play for them. If he's even though this is outside the players that I can't bring with in the game. When they are here, they're not. So Paul Scholes, if there's a under 18 or under 23 game, and he generally if he's in that squad, I think he's going to be in the under 23 if he's in any other squad. He's not going to be able to play for them since he's on the bench here, but even though it's outside of the amount of players I'm allowed to bring on to the game. So yeah, and I think that's a good place to put him, since I don't want him to play when he is not agreeing some transfers or contract deals that I want him to sign. Anyway, we'll talk too much about that. Let's get on with this game. We do have the entire team here that is on the pitch quite fit. It is Anthony Woodall that is gaining sharpness. We're going to put in Verbruggen after the first half, or if he gets injured, because there's a big opportunity or a big chance for that since he's just come back from an injury. So yeah, let's see what we can do against Tottenham today. Alfie Devine being faced with his former club. We're not going to go hard in. So yeah, that's going to be an interesting situation there. Yeah, that motivated most of the players. Let's have a look at the lineups here now. If they show up, they don't. All right. Okay. Didn't want to show them in this game. Always do it otherwise, but okay. Adeyemi, Bellingham. Bellingham to Fofana. To Devine. Back to Fofana. To Bellingham. Long ball towards Esteves, but that was a bad pass, actually. All right. Davis. Woodall not good enough to receive that ball. Here comes Tottenham through Anthony. I think that's the Anthony that in real life is in Manchester United now. That's player from Ajax. Here's Bellingham, Fofana, De Ligt. Back to De Gea, to Fofana, to Davis, Devine, Fofana. Playing it around in the defensive lineup here. Here's Florian to Davis. Trying to reach Woodall. Woodall did get it, and he gets it to Adeyemi. Interesting. Come on, United. Here we go. Up again. Esteves. I am a bit scared when Esteves is going to be demanding a new contract, because I am getting reports that he's developing very good and stuff like that as well. So, yeah, there might be... Oh, is Esteves through? That was a poor finish. Very good play, very good run from Esteves until the very end there. He should have done that better, but the rest of it was really good by him. So, Devine, Bellingham, Fofana, Devine, De Ligt, Bellingham, De Ligt, Fofana, Devine. Now, when I looked at Esteves now, when I played floorball for many years ago, I had a player like that in the team. We had a player like that in our team. He was... I can't look at that. Florian Wirtz. I think he was one of the most technically good player I've ever had the pleasure of playing with. He was tremendous in every sense. He had one weakness, and that I would say that it's a mentally thing, of course. He could dribble past 3 or 4 players and do everything exactly the right, and then he came to the goal, and many times he scored, many times. But if he didn't score, if the goalkeeper saved it, or if he missed the goal, or the goal opportunity, if he missed out on it, he got angry at himself, and he pretty much left the pitch. he couldn't stand. Oh, Woodall! He couldn't stand, even though he made all those great things on the pitch, being so completely dominant against everybody else. Oh, come on, disallowed. He could. It was like he was completely toying with them, and yeah, he couldn't stand that he couldn't do that last part in that opportunity. Next time he most likely would have put it in, but often that was in a later game then because if he started by not being able to score like that, one or two chances like that, even if he dribbled past them all every single time as much as he wanted to, and stuff like that, if he missed the goal 2 or 3 times in the beginning of the game, he would just disappear. Oh, Thiago Esteves! He would most likely disappear from the game, and was pretty much not of any use until the next game he played, where he could start out, perhaps be a bit luckier with the finishing touch, and then he would play. Yeah, he would be terrific throughout the game. But yeah, that is. I mean, some people say it's a strength when you get that mad about yourself, but I think it's when it totally destroys your play for that game. If you're depending on having a good start, it is a weakness. But still, he's probably one of the best floorball players I've ever seen. So especially technically, because he could, if he lost the ball, it was just like he just stole it back right away, and they had such a hard time taking the ball away from him. So yeah, but that, I was just going to come to that Esteves situation there, but Esteves did not give up with that after that poor finish in the beginning of the game. He just scored here. So yeah, and it looks like we are dominating this game, which would be nice, because then I can try to find or pinpoint the players that I want to take out, that I want to be fresh for the next game and the last game of this episode, because that's against Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League, and that's going to be an important game. Even though we have a 3-1 lead, we still need as good of a team as we can to put on the pitch in that game. So yeah, I don't really know who I'm going to be resting, but we're going to see after the first half who can we spare. Here's Woodall through. Oh, come on, we have to think about that as well. Woodall cannot play more than 45 minutes, so I can only rest 2 other players than Woodall. So yeah, it is going to be a tough second half, but and it looks like Davies is in need of a rest, and I do need him against Borussia, because I don't have any Drew Warburton, so I have Joseph Webb, but he hasn't been playing really well when he's been given the opportunities. So I don't really have anybody else to put in there, so I do feel like I need to rest Davies. And then we have 1 player left to rest. Will it be Esteves? Will it be Bellingham? Will it be Wirtz? I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see until this first half is over. Is Woodall finding Florian? Florian to Divine. Oh! Come on, United. And of course, the higher or the bigger lead we have when we go into the second half, the higher chance it is for us to not lose out in this game, of course. Fofana, De Ligt, Florian, De Ligt. Oh, come on. He was offside as well, so yeah. Phew, this is a good game, I would say. Emerson Royal, skip. Come on, United. I think we need to try and win here, please. Delict, Bouget, Bellingham. Well, we are having a 2-0 lead, so we are not in any bad situation so far. As Woodall gets it to Davis. And there is... Oh, Adeyemi. Oh, come on. Florian Ritz. Adeyemi. Oh, goal, 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 goal. They are complaining, so he could be offside, but I hope not. Nah, he was. Dang it. Alright, he was offside. I get it. Now that could have been a good wrestle, 3-0. So, but we're going to do... Woodall is going to come off, of course. We have to do that. So, Verbruggen coming in there. I think we're going to wait just a little while before we do the other two changes. Just 5-10 minutes or something. Going to the dressing room. Pump my fist and go capable of even better. So, yeah, let's see. Anthony goes off for Tottenham as well. Let's see if they'll get better with that. Here comes Sanchez. And this is not... They don't... If they score this early on in the second half, it's going to be tough. But De Gea was there and they hit it over him. So, yeah, goal kick for us. Now 50 minutes. David's still very tired, so I do think I need to try and find somebody that can play there. And then who do I take out besides that? There's Bellingham, Delict, Esteves, Adeyemi, Bouget. He gets it into Verbruggen. Oh, good opportunity for Verbruggen. I think we're going to take out Davis now. And will I put Lamptey in there or should I put Ben Carroll? I think I want Lamptey as fresh as possible, so we're going to go with Ben Carroll. He needs to get to play as well, of course. And then we have one more change we can do. And I am choosing between the three players. Would be nice to have Florian, but we can play Garnacho there. We can play Morgan Pierce there. We can play Govey or Andy Stockbridge there. I think it's going to be Florian Ritz because he's the one that is most tired. I think that's the only thing we're going to look upon this time. So we've done all three changes. So we can't do anything more now in change way. So let's hope we don't get any injuries. Here's Garnacho, Esteves, Bellingham, Garnacho. What we can do is perhaps bring down on the tempo, have a lower tempo, and maybe even try some time wasting. Let's hope we don't get any cars for it, but maybe that will keep us from getting really tired on Esteves and Bellingham. And when I said that, I could see that jumped down quite a bit when it came to Esteves. Divine, Garnacho picking it up again, and shoots over there. Still 25 minutes for them to come back. It's 2-0. It's not an impossible thing, especially now that we have changed as much as we have. De Gea, long ball. Verbruggen not running. Now he starts to run. That's a bit stupid, but all right. Esteves to Adeyemi. Arayame finding Garnacho, finding Van Bruggen. Getting interesting here. Carroll to Divine, Bellingham, Bouget, Bellingham, Bouget, Bellingham again. That's over to Carroll. Carroll just hits it on the defender and goes out for a throw-in for United. And yeah, well, I think we played okay. I think we can solve this. Looks like we can bring 3 points home, and it would be great. Here's Carroll, and he puts it in. Ben Carroll, second goal of the season. That's good. If he is ever to reach his potential, I still think that there is a huge chance for him that he's going to leave in the summer, but yeah, maybe he can do some more developing and reach where we can use him in the team. De Gea to De Ligt, Bouget, Bellingham, Bouget, De Ligt, Fofana, Divine, out to Garnacho, back to De Ligt. 3-0 and 10 minutes to go, or 15, something like that. Feels like we do have a good opportunity here. Estevez, Bouget, Garnacho, Divine. Oh, come on. I feel this is a good result and a good game from my players, and but it is taking its toll on the midfield there. Estevez, Bellingham, Divine, Arayemi. They're all really tired now. Bellingham, Arayemi. Ah, come on. Come on. There we go. Here we go. De Ligt. Fofana. Keeping a clean sheet would be most welcomed as well, of course. Oh, but I don't think... Yeah, De Gea saving it. Thank you, De Gea. I know it cost us money because most of the defensive lineup here has some bonus when we keep a clean sheet. So maybe we should let one in. But I don't think we're going to do it. There we go. Full time. We win the second game of this episode as well. And we have one more game to play. And I guess I'll just see you there. And so we're here. Third and last game of this episode. At home to Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League. And I don't think we have any strikers left. Adeyemi getting injured now as well. And we gotten the players... but the youth candidates, but it didn't look poor intake, as they say here. I've signed Rob Whitworth and Mark Hill, but I don't know if they really do have any good potential. The rest of them is not in the United class so I'm not going to even bother giving them any contract. I have been looking into them and stuff like that, and I can't see it. I mean, 3 in determination here as well, and the potential 2.5 to 3 stars. And they said that 3 of them were A class, or did I see that in some other? Because I'm pretty sure I saw it in this one. 3 should be really good A class youth players, and we get a poor intake. I mean, yeah, sure, there could be something with Rob, definitely. 15-year-old. We have signed him now. I'm going to put him on training, but I'm going to do that after the game. I took this one as well because he had some high potential as well. Don't think he's something really good either. But yeah, it is a couple of players for the under 15 or under 18. And I'm, of course, going to try and search through the other teams and stuff like that during this, especially now in this period here in March. Go in and see if they get, if I can see that if they got any new players, checking in the young ages and see if they get any of these young players and see if they are anything to have, if I want to try and sign them or not and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we're just gonna have to. Oh, it's going to be hard work here now, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's get this game on the way, and let's hope we can at least draw today so that we don't go out of the Champions League. We are playing at home. I don't think we have a bad team, but you can still see he should be rested. Thiago Esteves is going to be rested. We're going to be having Morgan Pierce coming in there. Bellingham should be rested. So I guess we're going to be playing Josie Doby there. And that's a risk. That's a big risk, to be honest. Adeyemi injured. So we do need to bring in a striker there. And I think we're actually going to be taking Paul Squirrels into the team there. Oh, come on. He can only play 45 minutes, but it was the same as before. I think Ben Carroll's going to have to play at that left side, which is it is a risk. It really is a risk here now. A couple of too many players that aren't holding up the team could be very dangerous for us to play with. I, of course, want Jude Bellingham on the bench. And we can only have 7 here, which, come on, which gives us a bit of a problem. This is, oh, it's so weird. I mean, he's back as well, but, well, he should only be monitored, and he is fully fit like that. Maybe I should give him the opportunity instead. Let's put him in. He's probably not in a good match sharpness, no, lacking sharpness. So this is going to be interesting and extremely nervously to play this game, to be honest. And yeah, let's have Tariq Lamptey in there. Let's actually do this as well. So we get Stockbridge on the bench. Maybe we pull down Divine into Gosie's place and put in Stockbridge here if things gets bad here. But I think we're going to play with this. I really think we're going to play this. Or we need a striker, because he's only allowed to play for 45 minutes. I think Garnacho can play as a striker then. We'll use Garnacho as a striker there. We'll do that. So yeah. We need somebody that can jump in on the left side if an injury gets into the team. So yeah. Am I doing right here, resting all those, or should I have taken a chance of getting injuries and to try and be secure and get through to the next round? Well, I hate these moments in the season where you have so many tired and injured players and suspended players and everything. That makes the situation extremely hard to put your best team on the pitch. But the most important thing is, of course, that we are good enough not to lose today, and especially not lose with 2 or more goals, because we do want to go through here. Squirrels, Pierce, and there's Woodall, Pierce. Ritz! Oh, how can he miss? Open goal! Oh, that's a oh, Woodall! 1-0 Man United. It's 4-1 on aggregate. Ah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. We're one step into the quarterfinals here. We have 1 foot in the quarterfinals. Come on, United. So this is the last game of this episode, and it would be lovely to end it with going through in the cup to the next round. And yeah, looks good at the moment. Come on, Bujet, De Gea, Fofana, Warburton, Florian Ritz, Divine, Squirrels, Bouchet, long ball to Morgan Pierce, gets it back to Squirrels there coming running, but they did a good defensive work in Borussia Dortmund there. Corner for Dortmund, headed away by our players. That's good. Come on. I'm thinking maybe we should pull down our... Oh, that wasn't good. I think we're going to do it now, and I've forgotten one thing again. We're going to pull that all the way down there, and we're going to pull that one all the way down there, and this regroup. I still have forgotten to do that in between the games. So, yeah, let's do it now here, though. It's 1-1. Dang it. Oh, we need to... I think I'm going to yell at them as well to focus if we get that up here. Yes. Focus, lads. We are quite high anyway, impressing them. And De Ligt heading it down to De Gea. Good one. Fofana. Divine. Florian. Warburton. Divine. Florian. Warburton. Fofana. De Ligt. Squirrels. And here's Pierce. Morgan Pierce. Didn't get it in there. Come on, United. Oh, don't... Oof, thank you. De Ligt picking up the loose ball as well. That's good play from Matthias De Ligt. And, yeah. Come on, United. Here comes Dortmund. And gets it back to Reina, to Boadu. Svedberg. Reina. Oh, this is not looking good. We need to play better than this, that's for sure. Because they are taking over the game more and more. I think I'm going to tell them that I demand more from them. And let's always press there like the assistant manager tells me to do. Yeah, I just told them to always press on him. Fofana, Warburton, long ball to Woodall. Woodall, Florian Ritz. And he gets it in there. Morgan Pierce gets it back to Dovey, to Divine. Oh, come on. Bouget. Bouget. Oh, Dovey, Divine. Dovey, Divine. Florian shoots. Ooh. Now, I think there is a good chance that I'll put Divine in Dovey's position and bring on Andy Stockbridge in the second half, because I feel that we are risking a bit too much at the moment. Dortmund are playing good and they are pressuring us, and we definitely don't want to go out of this competition. We of course want to win everything, and We want to win, even though we've gotten rid of Bruno Fernandes and Erling Haaland. And of course, Woodall should not be playing anymore. So let's bring in Garnacho then. Whew, we only have one more change to do then. Let's pump our fist and go with the assistant's recommendation. And we start the second half. And let's go. Stockbridge coming in. Garnacho coming in. Garnacho playing striker for once here, which is not something that he usually do. Florian. Ah, Divine, you just stood there and watched it. They stole it just in front of him. Come on. Come on. Please. Let's get our shit together and win this game, or at least don't take control of it at least, instead of letting Dortmund have the control of the game. Come on. We are not... It's not going good here. It's going to be a very tough second half. I can feel it. But, yeah. And Squirrels has been completely crap today. A good tackle there, though. And Squirrels passes to Garnacho. Garnacho! Oh! Corner. Florian is very tired. So who can we put in there? That wasn't where we were going to put Garnacho. So I think we're going to be going into the tactics, actually, because I think it's time to take out Florian Wirtz. And we're going to do that in a special way. So we're going to pause the game. Going to go in here. And we're going to put, let's see. Florian Wirtz is going out. Who do we bring in? I think I'm going to bring in Jude Bellingham, actually. And so Florian Wirtz, Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham going to be... I'm going to try and place him in between there. And I want to... I think I want him as a ball winner today. Come on. Like that. And then I want Garnacho to play at that left side. Let's see, wide midfielder now. I want him as a inverted winger then and support. And let's see what he can do there. And then, of course, Squirrels will have to play alone up front. And then I want him as an advanced striker on attack. There we go. And, yeah. It's going to be a bit of a nervous ending to this game. We are 2 goals ahead of them, and we are trying to close down already on the midfield in this now, which hopefully will get us to get more control of the game, more control of the ball, and yeah, make it harder for Dortmund to get any opportunities to score on us. But you don't know. Hey, Warburton, you should be first on that one. You are. Here's Stockbridge. Here's Garnacho. Stockbridge. Divine. Bellingham. Garnacho. Paul Squirrels! Ooh! Oh, oh. A weird save, though. But, yeah. Hitting the post, and then he saves it when the ball comes back from behind him, the Dortmund keeper. That's weird. But all right. Ooh-ah. Come on. Yeah, good Stockbridge. Garnacho. Fofana. Here's Garnacho. Long ball to Squirrels. He just heads it up there. 63 minutes gone. And that means that it's quite a lot of time left. And yeah, this could be dangerous. Oh, thank you, but oh no! No, 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 no! Just one goal away from getting an equaliser. Good first save by De Gea, but couldn't do much on the second one. You know what? We're going to be changing even more now, and I guess I might be getting desperate, but I'm going to put Bellingham down here. I'm still going to play him as, and Dortmund has equalised. Oh, crap. This is not good. Will we go out of the Champions League? After winning the tournament 4 years in a row, there is a very big chance we're going out of the tournament now. Ooh. Holy smokes, that was a close one. I'm going to demand more from them. And yeah, I thought I was going to be able to close them down completely and not give them an opportunity to score so many goals. But here we go, here we are. It's 4-4 on aggregate, and we don't have any striking power to put on the pitch either, so it is looking more like it's going to be... Oh, Stockbridge! Stockbridge! This Stockbridge brings one back, and we are ahead again, 5-4 on aggregate. Come on, United, we can do this. Oh, I thought we were going. I thought we were out. I'm lost for words, as you can hear. I'm having a hard time speaking because I thought we were going out now, and there's still possibility of that, of course. But yeah, I was just 100% sure when they scored the equalizer there. I was just thinking, this is it. It's thank you and it's goodbye. But now we still have an opportunity. But oh, what a save by De Gea! Thank you, De Gea. That could. Oh, that was. Oh, so. And Squirrels. Oh, come on. Squirrels has not been good today, and we haven't played good today. But we're close now. Just give us the final whistle. We don't want to... Oh, look, come on. Give us the final whistle. This is not looking good. Get it away. Good Delict. Thank you. Hold on to the ball. Hold on to the ball. Warburton. Garnacho. Stockbridge. Warburton. Garnacho. Ooh, Bellingham. Fofana. Delict. Bouget. Morgan Pierce, Divine. Oh, that was a bad pass, but it's over! We go through! What an ending! What an ending! Thank you, Andy Stockbridge. I think I'm going to be a little more lenient when it comes to your contract. I'm going to give you a contract if you are ready to discuss a new contract, because that was probably the most important goal of the season. We're through to the quarterfinals. But oh boy, was that close. Let's go into the dressing room. And yeah, I'm going to go. Yeah, I'm going to go there. I'm going to go there. Oh, come on. Whew, let me breathe. Let me calm down for after this extreme game. This could have ended anywhere. Anyway. Oh, come on. Whew. I really feel this bad after a game, but that was a close one. Manchester United under 18 win Premier League Cup again. Yeah, that's nice. The under 18 keeps performing. That's good. And Champions League first leg triumph out. Yeah, that's for sure. The first leg winning there certainly made our way to be able to go through to the next here. Yeah, and we get £8.2 million for going through in the cup. That's good. And let's see, what's this? Under 18, 8-7 on penalties for the under 18 in that cup game. Yeah, all right. And Short Tire didn't play well. Most of the time I get that he plays very well. He didn't play good in the previous games either, but he was very good against in the first leg against Leipzig. Even though Leipzig won with 5-1, he was given they told me here that he was brilliant, that he had played brilliant. So the finances, we are down to 118 million. The prize money might be starting to get in now, which could help us stabilize us to keep us afloat now at the end of the season here. So that's good. So we're just going to have to see what happens now at the end of the season. We want to go through, of course, continue to go forward. And I'm sorry if I'm sounding a bit weird, because I am a bit weird, because the feeling of that game, I was sure that if we get the penalty, we're not going to be able to win, because we have none of our regular strikers anywhere close to it. So, and I just couldn't see us playing in that 4-1, 4-1. I couldn't see us scoring. But in some way, Andy Stockbridge managed to find a way, and we are through in it. Oh, it's so good. So good. So here we are at the club info side. And yeah, let's get into the competitions here. We are still 8 points ahead of Liverpool. I'm happy with that. We are now closing in. We're going through in the Champions League. So you're going to find out before or if I remember, you're going to find it out before the first game of the next episode, because the draw is the day before the next game. So yeah, you're not going to find it out today though. And FA Cup, we're going to face off against Newcastle away in the 20th of March, which is 3 days away. So next game is going to be that FA Cup game. And yeah, we're going to struggle now with all these injuries and fatigue and everything. We are really going to be having problems, that's for sure. Winner of the Carabao Cup though, that's good. And let's have a look at the schedule, and we're going to scroll down because it jumped up there. You can see here Newcastle away in the FA quarterfinal is our next game, and we're also going to play Wolves, and we're going to play the first leg of the quarterfinal in the Champions League that is going to be drawn before the Newcastle game. So interesting to see who we're going to play there, but you'll find that out in the next episode. And the season is not long away to the end now. We are closing in on the end of the season. 8 league games to go, and any eventual cup games could be a quarter, could be 2 games more from the FA Cup, could be quarters, semi, and then finals. So it could be these 2, of course, and then another 2 for the semi-finals. And so 5 Champions League games and 3 FA Cup games left to play, and 8 league games if we manage to reach the final in both of them, which of course would be a tremendous thing to do, considering where we are with the troop at the moment, the injuries and stuff like that. Ayame is supposed to be back in a day, so most likely he will be back to play against Newcastle in the FA Cup. But Mbappe is not back for another 2 weeks, so he might be back for the second leg in the Champions League. So I don't know if I'm going to be doing some changes. Like there is an opportunity that I try to find players in the under 23 here, which I risk losing the things that these are competing in. If we go to fixture here, they still have a Premier League Cup first knockup round here. And the thing is, I might be taking away players from the under 23, putting it into the senior club, because I want fresh legs to be able to be on the bench and to play for us and stuff like that. And even though I want them to play, I'd rather have them as a backup if something happens. And the same here, perhaps. Maybe we'll even find players that we can use as reserves for this, from this team. I mean, not for, but from this team. So yeah, I have loads of things to think about now before the next episode. So bear with me there. But I don't think you'll notice anything more than it's all of a sudden it is a week has gone by and the next episode is here. So I really do hope you have enjoyed this episode. I really did. And it ended, even though we lost the game, it ended in such a positive way. That goal from Stokebridge will live forever as a iconic goal, bringing us to the semi-final, or the quarterfinal, sorry. So yeah. So, as I said, I hope you have enjoyed the episode. Do like... I'm sorry, I got stuck in my head. I'm still not over the fact that we are through in the Champions League in this manner. So what I was supposed to say is, of course, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Do like, subscribe, leave a little comment, share with your friends. Stay safe out there, have heaps of fun, and I'll just end with bye 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 bye.
Boot up the PC, my heart's in a quake. Sweaty palms gripped in the mouse like a snake. Buttons mashed without a clue. In this pixel world, I'm gaming like a noob. Loading screen feels like eternity's grasp. Spawning in with hope and newbies gasp. Teammates groan when they see my name, but I'll press start again, not feeling any shame. Gaming like a noob, I'll fumble through the fight. Pixels dance around me in the glowing light. Respawn and repeat, I'm feeling right. In this digital world,